doing that.
This is revolutionary, Claire. I hope you know. We're standing.
We're standing.
We are on our feet because we have a big old Venn diagram between us on the table, and we
do a Sharpie too.
I'm gonna draw so many dicks.
Now we can both take notes.
Now we can both do this. Okay. I guess we're just starting the episode. I was gonna do recording, but fuck that. We're good. It's always been good.
Yeah.
So
we're sexy. We're hot. We know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Hal, so you gotta think positive to be positive, okay? Positive blood is what we need. Okay, right now.
I was about to say that, but my blood type's O negative. How am I gonna?
That's actually pretty good.
That's really good. They keep wanting my blood, and I keep telling them I'm disabled. I can't. you know, I can't give more blood. So stop asking me about it. But we discussed this a lot on last week's episode. I think we only said a 3-way Venn diagram, but no, we have
obsession. We have 4 movies that have all come out recently that are all incredibly similar.
All of which we've watched. Did that one come out? Oh, that one came out a little bit ago, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was was it December? No, it wasn't December. It was after that. I don't know. We're gonna have to check which month. But would you like to have the honors of we discussed a little bit, but what movies?
The movies that we have are Obsession, Hokum, The Backrooms, and of course, Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge. The movie, not the PS2 game.
Yeah, not the PS2 game.
To be so clear.
The PS2 game is based off the movie.
It is based off the movie, but we are not talking about the PS2 game. We haven't done that yet.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet.
It just came
out.
We'll
do a video game one later. It'll be Over the Hedge, Silent Hill, Simpsons Road Rage, and Halo 4.
I would love to play Halo with you. I need more people to talk Halo with. Don't tease me like that.
No, I think that'd just be a really good idea. I think that'd be a really
that would also be very funny. So I'm gonna text you back the list. And then I'm gonna find out how to play all those games. I know how to play Halo 4 and Over the Hedge.
I also have Simpsons Road Rage.
Oh yeah.
We just have to find a way to play the original Silent Hill.
I have a compute that can mod it, but we're gonna be talking about these. We're marking these down for later. Looking at it here, right? All these movies were very good. Like if I had to rank the past 5 movies I've seen. Let me see. Hokum is probably at number 1. He's the most obscure, I think, of all the movies we've gone over so far. But it's so good. And we didn't discuss this last week. I was gonna share this. I went in thinking the only thing I knew is that there were it was about Norse mythology, and you were really salty about that.
Yeah.
Because you were like, "Oh, at least you guys have a pantheon."
Yeah. But us Celts, we have a pantheon too. It's just the Nordics have theirs better documented because they weren't obliterated.
That sounds like a skill issue. I mean, it's funny because again, the movie is not.
It's not.
It's not at all about Norse mythology.
It is about Celtic mythology. I was very delighted.
Yeah, there is not a single Norseman in that whole movie. So good, but
actually, I saw something really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, breaking the bit that all these are 2026.
Yeah.
Over the Hedge came out in 2006.
What?
Which is such a perfect balance.
It came out exactly 20 years ago. That Claire, what month? What month did it come out? Hold on.
Look at my fucking phone.
May 19th.
May 19th. 2006.
Over the Hedge came out almost exactly 20 years ago.
But you know what that means? They all came out in the month of May.
I'm walking away. The audience can't see this. I'm walking away.
In a year that ended in 6.
In a year that ended in 6. Close enough. Welcome back, Over the Hedge. Oh my god. You could not have picked a better movie. Yep, in the middle of this Venn diagram and the sheet we have there. Was in a year that ends in 6 and released in May.
I was also thinking, Over the Hedge and Backrooms, heavily animated.
Oh yeah, most of those two easily have the most like CG or animated elements to them. So it's a pretty easy one to mark down for similarities between those two. In which Obsession and Hokum are kind of at the opposite end of that. Then where also they do have a weird element there where they have underlying plots of weird relationship stuff, like how Bear's friend and Nikki, right? How they were like, was it going out well before, right? And then that's probably why the friend was like, no, don't do it to me, right? And then the undercurrent of like, oh, something interrupted that, a la in Hokum, it's she got pregnant. In Obsession, it's Bear's fuck ass wish, right? That spiraled into that, and both of the, like, well, I guess it would more so just be Bear being interested in Nikki that then resulted in just like kind of those like subplots being engaged.
I feel like a big tie would be women taking the brunt of men's insecurities.
Oh yeah, 100%. I can also see that for Backrooms because of like the scene where like he ties her up in the chair and he's not a good guy. He may have an Ottoman Empire, but which I feel like just themes of women being not okay. Which what's the circle for Backrooms and is that how that works? Hold on,
there is no circle for Backrooms and Obsession.
Yeah, it's hold on, because
there's also no circle for Hokum and Over the Hedge,
which is bullshit because they're both about they both have beautiful scenery, Over the Hedge and Hokum. And the Backrooms and Obsession, I was gonna say it's both of their endings are fucking bleak. But because like a Backrooms, it's like, oh yeah, it's getting worse. The Backrooms is getting worse. Obsession is everyone is dead but Nikki, and honestly, if the end credits just ended with a gunshot noise, I'd be like, yeah, no, that's totally fair. After what she went through, that's totally fair.
So actually Cooper, who played Ian in the movie and stuff, he actually made on the That's a Bad Idea channel, made a short basically like how it actually ended. It's him just driving down with a Bugatti.
That's great.
Good ending.
I don't know if that's the good.
Yeah, he just got the money and he left.
You know what? It's so funny because you could make that his ending and nothing would change. I didn't think he should have died. He was an asshole. All right. He was. I wish for $1 billion. Look.
No, it's actually real, dude.
If I came to you distressed, all right, and was like, I need you to wish that you undo my wish. All right, if you pulled that shit on me, I think I would kill you.
I might have wished for my dream body. That are like Plastic Man level powers, so I can then shapeshift into my dream body.
Oh, I'm transphobic, God damn.
See that? That's always my wish is for Plastic Man level powers.
Okay, but if I tell you, I need you to undo this wish, or I gotta die.
Well, you see, if I got Plastic Man level powers, I can just beat up whoever is bothering you.
But that's not how that. You saw the movie.
Okay, but if I like launch her into space.
Okay, but I feel like, well, for one, I don't know if that'd work. Because it is weird hell magic or something. Yeah. I keep saying like hell and demon and like because like a Faustian bargain, but like that's never confirmed, right?
That's actually, I will say that. In that case, should this be an all three thing or just Hokum and Backrooms of a hell plane? A visible hell plane.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, because the Hokum had the underworld, right? Backrooms did have the Backrooms, yeah. But I'm thinking here because Obsession, it's weird. It never like explicitly ties it to anything. This is just a weird wish thing, right? And then Curry is just like, I cancel your wish. We don't do that. You want to talk to Nikki? And then we just hear screaming. And I thought I heard, I could have mistaken it.
Crackling.
Yeah, I heard crackling. I assume flames, right? That's the immediate assumption.
Could have been static on the phone, though?
It could have been static, right? That is a fair, assumption to make.
No, I thought it was hellfire.
That immediately. And I feel like that's... Why did they go so hard with that song? Why did they make him so down bad? they made him so down bad. It's like, I don't think you could do that. In like a Disney movie?
Yeah.
His motive was explicitly, he's like, I want to fuck this shit out of that girl, but oh man, it's against God. But anyway, we should put a little honorary circle for yeah. Just like, I'll add. Hold on. I feel like they just need to be included in this little pie we're making here. But in terms of like explicitly shown hell planes, Backrooms and Hokum definitely I think nails it. Including guys just kind of getting eaten by them because I mean the
bad people being punished by hell planes.
Yeah. It's not explicitly like the guy, was eaten by the Boogums, but I like to think he was eaten by the Boogums. With Hokum when he got dragged to the underworld. But they may have just stolen.
That's what they insinuated with the original story.
Yeah. And look, they may have just stolen his peanuts.
Yeah.
What's more important than your eyes and ears, boys? Come on, tell me what advantage is more important than your eyes and ears.
Hey, are those your grandkids?
Who?
Then go away. Don't talk to strangers, kid.
The guy's a total dick at the start of the movie. He was 100% in the right there.
Fully in the right.
He did nothing wrong.
In that one scene,
he was right. He did nothing else good the rest of the movie, but
some good things.
Well, later, I mean, before he,
Yeah.
But so do you want to talk about your big fucking zipper?
Oh yeah. So I recently got a Gur hoodie, and like it has like the Gur face and stuff. But like in the show, Gur's hoodie has a giant fucking zipper.
It's so big.
So this hoodie also has a giant fucking zipper. Like the zipper is huge and plastic, so it can't even cut you or anything. It's just big.
See, that's the thing, right? Like with normal, hoodies, if you get your little fingy caught in the zipper, right, it hurts. You might pinch a little skin or whatever.
Take a picture.
Okay. Also, the fridge is being so loud. I got it. The fridge is being so loud. I don't think they can hear it.
My fridge broke, so it's screaming at us.
Your fridge is just kind of farting its last fart, and I hope to God that it's not being picked up right now. But hell, them being taken down to hell.
Okay, over the hedge and obsession. A big connection they got is there's a really important scene involving a car.
Okay, no, you can't do that.
Yep, the scene where Sarah gets murdered, and the scene where RJ gets hit by the car, but he goes not RJ, the Fern.
Yeah, Fern. Yeah.
He gets hit by the car, but he goes into the shell, and the guy goes amphibian. No, tire. Two important car scenes.
Here's the thing, because in Hokum, old Jerry was also in a car.
They also, yeah.
So there's a tri-point between them. So Backrooms didn't have any cars. Nothing important anyway. I could feel like my allergies acting up a little bit, so I have this wheezy cough. I don't know why. I've been around your cats. It's not your cats.
They are the emissaries of hell.
They are the emissaries of the Dark Lord, but that's not important, okay? Okay, let's see here. Well, there's a lot we could tackle here. What is something unique to each movie? That's pretty easy, right? I mean, for starters, for Hokum, Irish people.
I was gonna say like real life folklore.
Irish people, yeah. The Fae, witches and stuff. Okay, so we have something unique to Obsession, something unique to the Backrooms, something unique to Over the Hedge. Honestly, real life folklore for Hokum, and then conversely for Backrooms, it's like modern folklore, right? Because that's what creepypastas are at the end of the day. Creepypastas are just modern internet folklore that have been spread to hundreds to thousands to millions of people. And honestly, I love that about the internet space, is how it's become diluted in recent years. It's become slop with short form content, right? A lot of it. But still at the core of the internet, there is sort of the sense of, hey, we all have a shared sort of communal ideas and fun little stories we all like to share. And I think that's pretty neat. That's all I'm saying.
No way. I wrote that pretty damn well for me writing it sideways.
You wrote that sideways?
Yeah, no, I wrote.
That's so good. Wait, what the fuck? That's better than your other handwriting. Clint, that's better than your other handwriting.
Yeah, maybe I should just start writing
sideways.
Everything I do now, I write sideways.
You're handed like an essay for one of your college classes, and you turn the papers. And teacher's like, "What?" You're like, "I got this.
I got. Hold on.
But what is something very unique to Obsession?
I feel like it being a comedy, or how it uses humor.
How we use humor. I'm gonna say Over the Hedge is it's a war film, but it does have some good comedy, right?
I see.
Sure, there were funny elements in Backrooms and Hokums, but neither of them are comedies, right?
Yeah. That's the big thing. Curry's style of writing is so inherently built on setup punchline.
Yeah, the pitch black comedy.
Over the Hedge, it's rated PG.
If I spell comedy, that's fine. But that is that is very much true. Of all the movies, for some reason, it's the only PG one. Is Backrooms PG-13? So yeah, you can add that to the list. And then, the Hokum and Obsession are the only ones that are rated. They were both. What is the tri-point between Over the Hedge, Hokum, and Backrooms? That's really the only one we haven't filled out majorly.
I wrote it sideways again.
And again, that's pretty damn good. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, you're on sideways duty now. But let's see. Backrooms, Over the Hedge, and Hokum. Right. What? That's. I feel like that's so weird. In my mind, those three exist. And it'll be Backrooms and Hokum are closer to each other than Hokum and Obsession, right? Obsession exists in this weird further out bubble, and I think it's just because of how fucking dark it is.
Yeah.
Because of all the movies, sure, Backrooms has has a very miserable ending, right?
You don't really know what happens to the main character.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically the main character, his ass got eaten.
Yeah.
Right, and then the auxiliary. Well, he's more the main antagonist. The more I think about it, we just kind of keep following. Right, but the therapist is you fucking know, and it's bleak, but Obsession is so much I feel further out there because everyone's dead.
Because Backrooms is bleak, but sets in a way that can set up for a sequel that would make it not bleak. There's no way to make there's a way to hey, if we were to continue, we can kind of learn more about this and kind of stop the spread or whatever.
Yeah.
There's no way to positively spin Obsession.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do to make Obsession not just a miserable time. Because three of the characters end the movie super dead, right? And one of the characters ends it super traumatized. And basically, she was about to be dead. And you know what? I feel for Nikki, either way, it's
Dude, what do you explain to the cops?
Yeah, how do you explain this to the cops? You give the cops one of the wish things and be hey,
just make a wish.
No, you tell them, I need you to wish that Bear, whatever his last name is, never made a wish. And then
I see it, actually, yeah.
Or literally anyone. the weird what was it? Nora's dad? Was it? He'll do anything. All right. He looked like a putz. But
Mort from Madagascar? That's who he was. It was Andy Richter, yeah.
Oh my god, it was. Wait, how did I not realize this?
I love that guy.
Well, how did they get him on the Gus and Eddie podcast? And I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
Because that was just before everything ended. He went, I don't know if he was in California or he went out to them, right? They somehow got Andy Richter on that podcast. And then 5 episodes later, they were done. Gus Johnson was no more. And imagine you're Andy Richter, and then so you see oh, he did what?
Oh my god.
I mean, Eddie. I guess Eddie's cool, but oh fuck.
Hey, they're both Illinoisans.
They're both real ones.
Yeah.
Gus isn't a real. Never trust anyone from Wisconsin.
Don't trust a Wisconsinite.
Have you ever met a Wisconsinite who was trustworthy?
I don't think so.
I can't think of one. I can't think of anyone who wasn't from the Midwest, but not. Yeah, they're from the Midwest, but not from Illinois, where they weren't a little bit shady. Any non-Illinoisan.
Someone.
Huh.
I'm thinking of someone in particular. Are you thinking of someone in particular?
I'm thinking of a few particular people, but why don't you enlighten me?
I'm not going to say it on the podcast.
Well, then how do we continue this bit? Okay, we stepped away.
Fine. I'll share it. Adam Sandler.
What state is he from?
The new one.
That being the state of
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Shit. You don't have to step away from the mic. We can just cut it.
Yeah.
you walked like 30 feet away.
It's not 30 feet.
I don't know distance.
Okay, I see how I put it is I'm 5'8".
Yeah.
And therefore, which I kind of just round down to 5 foot. And therefore, if it's 6 me's, that would be 30 feet.
More like 5 of you, because the point you'd have to round up. I feel like because you're way closer to 6 foot than 5 foot. By Goomba logic, you are closer to that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, no. If it's more than like 5 me's, in which I know that it would probably be like from here to there, it'd maybe be 5 me's, but I don't even think so.
Could a D&D character realistically do something for 6 seconds? Also, another small thing, and also get there with 30 feet of movement. Which I mean, like. I don't know. It's always crazy D&D combats when you think about it, because like you're telling me I hit a guy 16 times in 6 seconds, and I also ran 30 feet. Anywho.
Well, yeah, because you have special powers.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
you can also, you can also take a fireball.
Yeah, you can also take a lot of fireballs. You can get exploded like 8 times and still be okay, and then you can just kind of go. And I'd like be a little bit more okay.
Yeah.
Fighters are crazy. We don't talk about this enough. Fighters are bananas.
I thought you were talking about monks for a second,
Oh, well, those guys are even scarier. Those guys are even scarier. All right? We don't want to talk about those guys because they scare me. But we still haven't, outside of not being absolutely miserable, we haven't found Over the Hedge, Backrooms, and Hokum connection. We found one for the rest of them, pretty much.
Well, we also don't have Obsession, Over the Hedge, Backrooms. We also don't have Hokum, Backrooms, Over the Hedge.
That one. It's so tiny.
Yeah, I fucked up. I made a mistake.
What are we gonna do?
Oh wait, I have one.
Okay. For which one? All 4? I'm gonna send them back to the chat.
All 4 of them are films.
Why didn't we think of that? Hold on. May I suggest?
Yeah.
Hyphen. Amazing. They're all amazing films. Perfect. Beautiful. Any other really positive adjective you'd like to throw on there? So they're all.
Did Smash Mouth make a song for Over the Hedge?
I don't know if they made it for one. I think they just used one.
Nope. No Smash Mouth.
Damn. Oh, I got one. Hokum and Obsession. They both start with us being like, oh shit, an innocent person's gonna die, because the kid in the beginning of Hokum, although he doesn't end up dying. We think that, the kid in the book is going to die. And Obsession, it's the cat. Both of them are, at the receiving end of the grinder. He changed the ending, because originally it was that kid fucking died. My handwriting is so ass. Okay. Let me see here.
Oh, that's one. Happy ending.
Over the Hedge, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is Over the Hedge ending happy? Because, like, that poor bear.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to discuss.
Is the bear the bad guy?
He got robbed.
He was robbed.
The food got destroyed.
Like literally everything he needed to survive.
Yeah.
For like 8 months was destroyed.
Yeah, and like he's the bad guy because the con artist piece of shit main character.
I always saw the Exterminator and the HOA lady as the main antagonists.
Yeah. Well, I always saw all 3 because he's still like an antagonistic force in the 3rd act of the movie.
Oh yeah.
Really, he's the main motivator for the first 2 parts, and then the antagonistic force coming to reap the benefits. It's like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Where you have death, aka the bear, right? This ever looming threat that's going to come for the main character. You have a much more human like evil, right? In what's their like the Goldilocks trio, but they aren't ultimately redeemed. And you have a cartoonish villain, a la the Verminator / old Jack Horner. I'm so good at this. Schaeferle should call me and hire me to do things for him.
Jacob Geller. You have our number.
I didn't finish his new episode. I almost did. I think I have like a few minutes left, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, what is what is he going for here? It's all about New York and like video games rendering of it and stuff.
It's about basically kind of the erasure of 9/11.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the big thing. It's like the permanent alteration of the New York skyline and kind of the death of history and,
Okay, I see.
records in that way.
Because I was looking for that. But the whole time I was sitting here like, is he just gonna gush about video games that have animated in New York? And I think it would be a really funny bait and switch for him to do, or if he just made stuff like that. But looking at it here.
Oh, Hokum and Backrooms, a big ties. They got scary costumes with the Jackass, and then all the distorted people.
Oh yeah, no, it's very true on that with old Ottoman Empire, Ottoman Empire running around in the third act, and fucking Jack. Why did they make him like that?
I don't know.
Why did they make that rabbit so scary?
I want to go see it again, but no, he's a donkey.
Oh, donkey?
He's a jackass.
Oh yeah.
I want to go see it again with my friend, and like they had their eyes closed the entire time.
Mm-hmm. Same thing for my partner. I took them to see it after. The whole scene. They were like, no, because
I was even like, hey, really, all you gotta do. He's just watching the TV. All you gotta do is hear the audio, and you'll get it.
Yeah,
you saw the scary face already.
And then he went to sleep.
Yeah.
And then he popped up. Did your friends get scared?
Yeah, I got scared both times.
I mean, it's a scary fucking jump scare.
Funny enough, something I noticed when I was watching Hokum the second time is that I felt when I watched it the first time, I really liked it, but I felt it was slow. But when I was watching it the second time, it felt a lot better paced.
Oh yeah,
I think the big thing is I just wasn't waiting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Like the second time around, it becomes, oh boy, when's this lever going to be pulled, right? And that kind of thing. And that was kind of the movie that should be up there. When I saw Iron Lung the first time, I felt a bit more glacial, but by the second time, I was like, oh yeah, this is moving along.
Yeah.
I mean, my partner the second time when we saw it, we discussed it, I was like, oh, that felt way more glacial the second time around, especially. And they were like, that was the slowest movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And but we aren't discussing Iron Lung.
We already did.
We already did do that mostly. But that is one thing for Hokum and Backrooms that I think they have compared to Obsession. It's just a lot of good like jump scares. Because Obsession, sure, had the occasional like jumpy scare, but it was way more about dread, right? Like an unrelenting tension that doesn't even give up until after the credits, right? It's just this constant stranglehold it has over you that I feel it does very well. But Hokum and Backrooms, they jump our scares.
Oh yeah.
And then let's see here. I'm still trying to think of one for Backrooms, Over the Hedge, and Hokum. We have
Obsession, Over the Hedge, and Backrooms.
Well, Obsession, Over the Hedge, and Backrooms. I feel like see, the main problem here is that we included Over the fucking Hedge in our horror discussion.
Last minute.
Why? Because you saw the DVD, I assume, and we're like, this is peak. This is peak fiction. Okay. We're already at 30 minutes.
Idea?
Huh? Go on.
We rewatch all of them, and then we make a part 2.
Okay. Well, we can't make this a 30-minute.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Look, I know you're excited to watch Over the Hedge. I am too. All right. Yeah. You excited to watch Over the Hedge? They can't see what you did. You're just not. Okay, now she's dancing. God damn it. Good.
Did you know that Steve Carell's the squirrel?
I did not know that Steve Carell was in fact the squirrel.
And William Shatner is the possum.
I did know that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
William Shatner's a weird guy.
Is William Shatner an Obsession or the Backrooms?
No.
It would make it'd make our job so easy if he was. Because we could just write his name down. But because it was easy for Backrooms to go to Obsession because those are actual movies that are horror in the same genre. I mean, I would if Over the Head.
I have one for these 3.
Yeah.
Television and like camera footage.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, with kind of the introduction to like the forest animals' greed by watching the TV, the jackass scene.
Yep.
And then kind of the watching Neverending Story, which is a really good metaphor for the Backrooms. Specifically that one, the scene, because the scene we actually see is the Swamp of Sadness scene, which I thought was amazing. But TV and like screens.
Mm.
Was there like, again, I could be just blanking on this. In Obsession, was there like a song that kind of like defined a big like, I don't know, like I want to say like era, but like, you know, it was like a very standout piece of like non-diegetic licensed music. Oh, wait. No, that was that for Hokum. So the one song that plays at the beginning and end of Hokum, the older song, right? That's their Backrooms B1, Everything That Follows Is True by The Caretaker. And then Over the Hedge had a Smash Mouth song, right?
It wasn't Smash Mouth, but it was a similar kind of style of rocking the suburbs.
Yeah, it was a very thematically appropriate licensed music. Again, Obsession, again, stands out as like another one that's like out there, you know?
Licensed Why am I blanking on the song from Hokum?
I don't remember what it was. It was just like the old record one that played during the fire and when he's driving up to Ireland at the beginning. But I remember being like, "Ooh, this little thing," because I'm a fiend for that old music. Yeah. We can look it up, and we could look it up now. But nah. So let's see here. Backrooms, Over the Hedge, Obsession. I feel like for these, it's so hard because Obsession is, I feel like, such a unique film because it's so weird. Like Obsession and Backrooms, right? That's an easy pairing, right? Those are made by small YouTube creators, right? Well, small. Yeah. Those are made by YouTube creators, right? Both Kane Persons and Curry shook their hands, and then Dead Meat James was just kind of sitting there with a big old smile. That photo is amazing. Mm-hmm. People keep making edits of that photo. We're like,
it's really funny because Isaiah Nichols was also at that.
Wendigoon was also there. Yeah, and like he's like he and James are like buddies, which I find so cool. It's like, what the fuck? Anywho, yeah, that red carpet must have been, or the screen must be insane.
Oh yeah,
but I feel like it's so weird. I feel like in looking at all of these, the odd one out is Over the Hedge. The odd one out looks to be more Obsession, which is crazy because it's in the same genre as the other two.
Yeah.
It is a YouTuber made film like The Backrooms, right? But for some reason, it's just bleak
so,
tone,
like surreal.
Yeah,
even more surreal, but than the Surreal Location movie.
Yeah, I feel like on top of the surrealness, I feel like it's a matter of like this movie. Like The Backrooms has amazing set pieces. Over the Hedge is an animated action comedy, right? And Hokum has just so many like good like jump scares and like implementations of those kinds of things. Whereas Obsession is mostly people talking in a room. There are some set pieces like near the end, especially, right? The $1 billion bit was so good, right? But I feel like compared to all of these, this movie it feels like the smallest, and that's not a bad thing. Right, because most of this is like a human-driven conflict with very little need for a larger, expansive kind of thing. But as a result, it makes it harder to pull stuff from it, right? Because like Backrooms, you know, it used Leland Kirby's. Hokum, it used that old singer song, whatever it was. Over the Hedge,
Road.
Huh?
Lonesome Road.
Lonesome Road. Yep. Right, and Over the Hedge used whatever that other song.
Reference.
You listen. But
they got troglodytes.
Yeah. Are they gonna show up in the Mojave?
I got the Bears and the Bulls.
You got the Bears and the Bulls?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago.
You're from Chicago?
Yeah. Bears, Bulls.
Bear and the Bull. Bear, Bull, Bear, Bull. Shut the fuck up. I wish that was a real dialogue option, but it's not. It's an edit. But God, I could so see it. Why are you doing a little jig, girl?
I don't know. I just want to.
Girl, you're standing.
I'm standing, and that's weird, and I need to be doing something. So.
Yeah. Girl's doing the silliest little jig ever. I'm going to be honest with you, Chad.
I'm also in my Gur hoodie, so I feel like I'm just kind of actively being dumbed down by the essence of Gur.
Girl, you're in the hoodie of bimbofication.
Don't say that. Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm just stating an observation.
Dude, don't threaten me with becoming a scene kid bimbo. Okay, scene kid isn't the aesthetic, not like actual minor. You gotta make that clear. Just to be clear.
I'm gonna be so. I am not a kid.
I gotta be.
We're children.
Dead clear.
Okay. We're no longer children on this podcast.
I haven't been a child for a very long time.
Hold on, I was just thinking. Was I 17 when we started this?
I think so.
I was 17. I'm gonna be 20 this year. I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to take a moment. What the?
So on the episode that's coming out, around my 21st birthday.
Yeah.
I will be getting hammered on air.
Okay. That's going to be a very fun experience for me to deal with.
My idea would be I take a shot every time we answer a question. Which would honestly mean I don't take any shots.
Yeah, we don't answer questions anymore because again, this became like every podcast becomes, and that'd be just two buddies talking on air.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stockpile questions. Yeah, and by the end of the night, I'm gonna have to be like, all right, go to bed, Grandma. Yeah. Drinking doesn't make you like drunk. No, it makes you into a cryptid.
Yeah, it just mutates my body.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, come on, you look like Azathoth, right? Just.
I have like 7 arms shooting out of my chest.
Every time you take a shot, an eyeball grows somewhere on your body. You become this eldritch horror, and I pretend I don't see it.
See, with my diagnosis, okay, like that's coming up, my colonoscopy.
Oh yeah,
having really bad dreams, in like daydreams too. That like they were like, hey, so we've had an entire mouth, like a functioning mouth in your stomach.
Like specifically a mouth.
Yeah, like not like a functioning mouth that can eat things and it has been chewing through you in your stomach.
Why?
I don't know. And then I also think like, damn, wouldn't it be cool if then that mouth like kind of talked to me, but then was like, and then like kind of opened a hole inside my chest and had like 8 tongues. I could use those like Doc Ock tentacles, but it did still need to eat human flesh or it would start killing me. So I was in this really big precarious situation where I'd like be a vigilante who like kind of like a Venom, where like I would kill people, but like I would still like kind of be like, I'd be like killing ICE agents and like cops and stuff. So like I can't be like doing this the vigilante thing. But because I had a giant mouth in my stomach, I had like 8 tongues and big old teeth. That's what I think about at work. That's like 99% of my thoughts at work. Is damn, wouldn't it be cool if I had a scary mouth in my tummy and basically like whenever I tried to eat anything, my body basically bent 90 degrees back to unhinge its jaws like these 8 tendrils.
So you want to become Claire. So your current daydreams are about when your scary colonoscopy comes up. They're like, you're the imposter from Among Us. That's like
the imposter from Among Us mixed with Venom.
Claire. What? Claire, what? Claire, look at me. No, don't do a silly dance, Claire. Look at me. What are you talking about?
Like, I think it'd be really cool if like I had an entire like.
No, I got that part. It's everything else I don't get.
Like the tongues like swing around like Spider-Man webs or like Doc Ock tentacles. And, like I'd be swinging around, building a building, finding ICE agents, and I just like rip them apart.
So you live in the suburbs?
Well, I go to Chicago. It's not that far. Especially if I have really cool tendrils that I can launch myself with. Again, I get like a gliding speed, a swinging speed.
Gliding. I'm
like those are both mutants and mastermind speeds. Okay, gliding and swinging are both speeds in mutants and masterminds actually. So I'd rather you not laugh, okay? Because they're real things. And they got big old jagged teeth.
Yeah, these are real things. Your mouth tentacles are real things that we're discussing right now.
And then like he would be like, yo, I gotta eat people. I was like, I'm out of town, I'm doing things, like, I gotta eat people. Like, hey, we're on the lam. He's like, I gotta still eat people or you're gonna start dying. It's like, this is a big predicament. And I kind of gotta balance the like morals of like killing people. And like for a while, I'm only killing bad people. But then it's like, I gotta eat more, and there's not enough bad people, so I gotta start killing this. And then I'm in this really big moral quandary. And it would be a really cool story.
I have a really cool idea with what to do with Chelsea in Advocate Season 2.
You better not give her a big mouth in her stomach.
What if I give you all your D&D characters big mouths in their stomach? What next session?
Wrath of the Great Old One, Sadie Ludwig. Big mouth in the stomach.
With Sadie, it wouldn't be unreasonable. You're already a freak.
Yeah, but like in a way, keep it consistent. Keep it consistent.
Hey. You guys woke up the egg god. Well, you guys didn't wake him up. You guys just kind of provoked him, honestly.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do fucking shit, okay?
Yeah. So what? Guilt by association.
The people in 1940s Chicago think I'm just some dumb hick. They told me that at a dinner. They don't like that I'm dumping mostly nude bodies out of coffins. They claim I'm setting it up. I'm not setting it up. It's not my fault. Half the bodies I show are nude, showing their bare balls and butt.
What are you talking about? No, you can't just do that. You shouldn't do it. We still have one. No, what? No, don't do that. Hey, what are you doing? Hey. well, now I want it. Yeah. Full frame of reference. They turned around to the whirring fridge behind her, opened it up, grabbed like a half-empty gallon of milk, and is now pouring us little beverages. Well, does it smell okay right now? Okay, good. Because
I said tomorrow, not today.
Okay, well, Claire, when you say tomorrow, do you mean the 30? Is there a 31st? I'm so bad at this. Yeah, are we talking the 31st or are we talking the 30th?
No, it goes bad the 31st.
Okay, we're safe. I mean, that is like, oh my goodness. Yeah, we do need to drink through all this then. You formed me a much larger thing than I expected.
Why'd you do that?
So they know I'm having a little beverage. It didn't pick up on the mic.
Maybe we can have some warm milk. Like I put in my big fancy tall glasses and then microwave it for like 30 seconds. And I gotta make sure it doesn't boil because if milk boils, it turns into foam.
And that's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah.
Like you should always, keep an eye on obviously if you're boiling something. Like if you're boiling water, you can let it sit a moment. You can do dishes while it does, whatever, right? If you're boiling milk, you gotta keep a close fucking eye on that thing. You gotta make sure that shit does not boil over. Or you are. And we still do need to come up with one similarity between Over the Hedge Obsession and the Backrooms. Which is unfortunate, as I feel like those are the most disparate of all the three. The Hokum at least connects to the others, right?
Yeah, like there's not even animals in the back room. Wait. Yeah, no.
There's not an Obsession.
Well, because Obsession had the cat.
It did have the cat.
And then a thing I actually really liked about the Backrooms was the use of albatrosses, especially with kind of the pirate motif.
We just got to find the similarity and we can end the episode. So this is a question for after. I was going to ask you had any salty because I often drink milk with that, and I'd be able to down that whole fucking thing if I had any snacks.
We can make we can microwave a thing of popcorn.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest. Does someone wake upstairs?
Seth.
Okay, cool.
He doesn't go to bed till 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, that makes sense for him. But Obsession, the Backrooms, and Over the Hedge. Let's break this down. Backrooms, spooky liminal place. A lot of themes. A lot of tied up women. And Over the Hedge, a war movie about greed and capitalism, and really good for the Verminator. We have Obsession, also really good. All right, it's got corrupt wishes. It's got a lot of the dead main characters. It's pretty good. See, I keep thinking of similarity between Backrooms and Obsession, right? Like you could do was it Jaw related deaths in which her name was Nora, right?
Yeah.
The other friend?
Yeah, Nora or Sarah, I don't remember.
Here's the thing. That's the name of both of Greg's family members, and I don't know if that. I don't know. That's correct. Hold on.
I have the internet.
Yeah, we both. It's kind of the thing we're doing right now. But yeah, watch it be like
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sarah got her entire maw bashed in, right? And then in the back rooms, that guy used his big maw to bite. What's his face? Captain Ottoman. But
and Over the Hedge, they threatened to bite people.
Is that enough?
I don't know.
Is that good enough? Because the other thing I'm thinking is It's like, well, Over the Hedge and Obsession. Those are both the suburbs, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because that's something. But then, like, the Backrooms isn't like it's about pure office
really?
criminality.
Okay. Wait. Over the Hedge.
Okay.
Rampant urbanization and kind of how the suburbs actively destroy the environment. The Backrooms, the droning agony of the suburbs, kind of ever suffocating in this endless pattern.
Already that's a big similarity between those two, but
Obsession. Specifically enforcing women to be in this 1950s housewife trope of being the perfect doting wife. All of them are actively about the corruption of the suburbs.
I mean, yeah, the sort of baby boom-esque idealist American. All of them are unironically are about the American dream. Right above it. No, don't. Claire, they can't see this yet, but go into our Instagram where there's going to be a photo of this. That is the
house.
A tiny little house to represent the corruption of the American dream.
Fine.
But that is, just right above it and like point down. But like that is unironically a really good observation of that. I feel like with Obsession or whatnot, right? I feel like that could be considered the most stretch there, but like still, I feel like that fits very well. Right, Over the Hedge is about like literally the suburbs show up in the forest, right, and that's the main conflict. The Backrooms, again, it honestly weirdly fits like the whole American dream, right? About living in the suburbs, right, having a nice job and
really,
a loving wife.
Think about the Backrooms, it's the hallways, the pools, the street.
Yep. And like even then, the Backrooms also covers the same thing with Obsession, where it's like women, right, and like the having like this perfect wife that doesn't actually exist, and that like you have the main character or the guy. Why am I blanking on his name? Was it Mason? No. Oh, was the Backrooms main character? Yeah, the architect. Which I got to say, I loved how he was an architect. That was my favorite little facet, and I wish they had played with that a little more. But I do like how he kind of became this weird navigator of the Backrooms in that case. But yeah, like that is actually a really good observation in that, like Obsession in the Backrooms, both of them could have that similarity of like, you have the guy's wife, Clark.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
Captain Clark.
We're so stupid. I'm so stupid. I don't want to rub you down in that, buddy. But yeah, Captain Clark, right? Like horrible to his wife, right? That kind of thing. And then like ultimately, like what he wanted was to be absolved of any blame, right? But and like in doing so, right, that sort of resigned his wife to that position. Obsession, that's the whole movie.
Yeah.
Right. And like all of these films coalesce into be like the American dream fucking sucks. There is no perfect doting wife. Your office job will suck. The suburbs are just okay.
The suburb, no, they're all consuming and destructive to everything. I mean, like, really, if you look at the main antagonist, the HOA lady's whole thing is that, like, literally her need for perfection is what inevitably leads to her demise. The fact that she needs to kind of have this perfect copycat of, the American dream is what leads to her, I don't want to say death, but
imprisonment in super jail.
Yeah.
Downfall. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, why is the Backrooms and Over the Hedge have a lot more in common? Because like they're about. Ultimately, they represent so well expansionism and consumerism in the American dream. Like it fits so well, and I'm so confused. And I mean, Hokum it's about Ireland.
Yeah,
it's about a spooky witch in Ireland.
Yeah, a spooky hotel.
Like sure, there's also. No, it's just for those three. I was about to say for Backrooms, Obsession, and Hokum. What do we have written down there for the tri-point?
Insecure men hurt women.
Okay, yeah, we do have that down. So I was gonna say, I don't think there's a way to rope Over the Hedge into a similar archetype with that.
No,
but I think it'd be very funny if it was. Just for skits and giggles as we wrap up here, if we had actually put Iron Lung where fucking should be instead of Over the Hedge, how much of this would change?
A lot.
A lot, yeah. I mean, obviously everything with Over the Hedge, right? Which is most of the thing. But I'm looking here, right? Like Iron Lung is like back. Yeah, obviously. I'm looking at it for Backrooms and Iron Lung, cosmic horror.
Yeah.
We were saying this in the theater. The Backrooms is a 1990s pulp Call of Cthulhu, and then Iron Lung is just a very weird game of asteroids. Right. But like both of them.
Though I will say, the Call of Cthulhu game that takes place with like a bunch of like World War II soldiers in a submarine.
Mm-hmm.
Who like get
off
course.
World War II Call of Cthulhu. That would be. Oh yeah. And just suddenly, obviously, you'd have to switch up the scenario so it's not explicitly Iron Lung. Iron Lung there, but oh yeah, that's pretty sick. Yep. You're giving me ideas. Fuck. So I'll discuss this after too. I was just gonna say. So remember, how for the 50s Call of Cthulhu game I run, it's like we have to kind of reassemble some of the old crew, right? Because World War II happened, right, and they all kind of got scattered dealing with
that.
Yeah, in which but you return to the actual podcast. I think we got it. Yeah. Is there anything we should remark upon other than go see these movies? They're really good.
Not really. I mean, I'm just kind of surprised I was able to pull out the American Dream thing at like the last second.
Yeah, at the finish line, you pulled out that insane analysis that.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's so weird. Over the Hedge and the Backrooms are like conceptually the same movie. Think of that. You have a person, they're down on their luck. All right. Yeah, you have the what's the name of the main guy from not Backrooms, from Over the Hedge?
RJ and Fern.
Yep. Yeah. Well, not Fern. You have RJ and you have Clark, right? Both of them are folks that are just like down on their luck, right? You're wanted by the bear, right? You're at this shit end. What was the sort of furniture store, right? And suddenly, this massive, sort of to them almost cosmic horror of liminal expanse happens, right? In the Backrooms, it's the Backrooms, and then in Over the Hedge, these animals don't understand that the forest has overtaken things, right? And it's all of them kind of adapting to these new horrors with a myriad of complications that they attempt to navigate this horrifying new world to them. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're the same movie.
And it gets to a point where like Clark and RJ actively try bringing other people into it in an attempt to drag down / comfort their own failures.
So go watch the Backrooms movie, Hokum, Obsession, and Over the Hedge.
And watch Over the Hedge.
Watch Over the Hedge.
Chase it down with Over the Hedge.
Yeah.
Look, they're all really like spooky and intense. Like watch Over the Hedge, just kind of like relaxed.
And look, whatever you do, don't watch Obsession last. Don't end on Obsession.
Don't end on Obsession.
I feel like what is the viewing order for these four? That's a good question to end off on. Definitely Over the Hedge last.
Yeah.
I would say maybe Hokum second last. Either Hokum either second last or somewhere in the middle there.
I would say Hokum second to last.
Second to last? Yeah.
Backrooms, Obsession, Hokum, Over the Hedge.
I want to say Obsession first. I don't want to get out of the way, but just to like swallow that pill.
Yeah.
Because as you're going then into the Backrooms, right? I feel like you'll be in a very tense headspace, and that's very good for the Backrooms.
Yeah.
And then leading then on into Hokum, right? You'll definitely feel the jump scares following the dread of the Backroom much heavier. But then the ending will make you happy, and then Over the Hedge you'll have a good fucking time.
You'll be giggling.
Yeah. Oh, that turtle's gonna be so fucked. He's so done for.
We see the turtle's butt because he got his shell knocked off.
His ass is out. Which, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Why did they turtles can't get out of their shells? They can't do that. They have a little hole where they can bob their head into. It's not like they can like. Yeah. That's them. If you take a turtle out of its shell, it fucking dies.
It's like ripping someone's spine out.
It's like removing someone's flesh. Like you can't do that. Actually, their bones are more apt. Yeah, it's taking out someone's fucking bones. And being like, why did they?
Steve Carell freeze time.
Does happen. All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. This has been Concierge. Send us questions, please.
Yeah.
We'll be really cool. I'm amazed. So much stuff has come out, and I'm amazed on this podcast. Somehow we've managed to go this entire few months, not discussing Invincible or Now the Boys once.
Yeah. Well, tune in next time.
Next week.